Welcome to Offstage Hang.
Episode 97.
97. First of all, thank you sa padala mo, Daren. Thank you kay Jana of Likhang Harina.
Tsaka tong ano ba to? Buksan natin.
Buksan mo. Morning kami magte-taping dahil meron akong sound check with...
Parang mabango to
Bango yan. That's
parang
pakita mo
chocolate
sa camera.
na ano ba to? Chocolate na...
For our guests. Yun, no?
Kita ba?
Anong tawag dyan?
Nuts? Parang choco nuts.
Hindi ka nag-review.
Nuts.
Mapagalitan ka ng Likhang Harina.
Nuts. As in yung K-N-O-T-S.
Okay.
Parang
Sige.
chocolate nuts.
Hindi ko unahan yung guest natin.
Oo.
Patikimin natin muna sila.
Sakto, baka... Para matry nila yung mga ibang ano rin dito. Pero yeah, before the...
Sa kabilang mic.
Ay, sorry.
Tumutunog ka ba? Sige nga.
Hello? Hello?
Ayan.
Ayan.
First of all, welcome back. Saan ka galing?
Nag-Bangkok kami. Bachelor ni ng friend natin si
Si
Paring
Atty.
Koayo.
Si Atty. Koya. Bachelor's party. Masaya.
Masaya.
Anong
ano
kwento
na,
mo?
syempre, legal yung ano doon,
Weed.
diba?
Pwede
so,
pag-usapan, no?
yun, mas ganun, relax lang, kain-kain. Syempre, went to a few...
Wild.
I would say, no, na I'm impressed sa Bangkok.
Okay.
Kasi ang ganda ng MRT nila, yung stations nila, well, kumbaga 'di ba sa Japan pag pumunta ka sa mga station, littered with food na doon mo makikita yung masasarap na ramen minsan, tsaka yung kay si Jiro Dreams of Sushi. Parang sa station mo rin siya makita, 'di ba? So sa kanila, yung mango sticky rice, tsaka yung muping, alam mo yun, yung parang barbecue nila, ganun din. So parang lahat ng station nila, may mga kiosk, ATM, parang sobrang ganda, tas kompleto. Tas hindi crowded, maraming tao pero hindi ganun ka-crowded. So I guess marami silang train.
Ilan kayo?
6.
From the Philippines?
Yeah,
All
from the
boys?
All boys, syempre.
Tapos ilang days?
Total mga 6, ganun.
Wow!
Oo. Tagal, kasi parang, nung una yung Cebu Pack, kasi yung flight niya, it's either madaling araw or the next day.
Okay.
So, puro ganun yung kinuha namin. Kasi parang, although yung, like, yung last day namin, 7 a.m. kami umalis. So, parang, yeah. Yeah, but total, parang, iba rin yung Bangkok. I wish,
Anong mga
maging ganun
napanood
tayo.
nyo? O hindi mo pwedeng sabihin on
Hindi wala kaming napanood na live I know they're famous for
walang
that.
sexy bastos shows.
Hindi, kasi parang sinabi na ni Koayo na medyo napuntahan na niya before with his dad.
Okay.
Tapos medyo tourist trap yata. So hindi na rin kami
Iba na yung
nag-attempt.
anong trip ninyo ngayon? Ano to? High school, college friends?
Mix siya. So parang ngayon more of kain, tapos gonna go to a bar, ganun, tapos uwi na rin after. Medyo may edad na rin, ganun.
Okay yung
so,
weed, okay.
Okay. Hindi, kasi madali eh. So, hindi ka masyadong scared about it. Alam mo yun. Tapos, it's...
Parang Amsterdam lang, gano'n, parang...
Mas
natural
parang
lang.
LA. Yung
Mas
parang
LA.
makikita mo,
Relax
parang
lang.
store. Tapos, biglang may weed store dito. Ganun
Cool.
lang.
I
Tapos,
think...
hindi siya pinagkakaguluhan. Walang, alam mo yung walang mga basag na walang ganun. Parang napaka-normal.
I think Imago's in...
Bangkok? Yeah, nakita ko yata sa IG.
Bangkok, di ba?
Parang.
Hindi either Taiwan or Bangkok. They have a band vacation.
Nice.
Which is highly recommended to all bands to take a vacation once in a while. No work, no show. Just,
Travel
hanging
lang.
out as bandmates, as friends.
Tsaka I guess for the creative process, sobrang ganda nung ganun.
Oh, and the chemistry. For the chemistry.
Sorry, tsaka yung pagkain pala doon sobrang mura for some reason.
Talaga?
Parang palaging bill ko 300 baht. Parang ganun. Tapos parang
Ano
times
yun in pesos?
1.58 eh. So mga 500 pesos.
Not so bad.
Marami na.
Yeah.
Dito Jollibee pa lang 800 na eh, di ba? Grabe. Parang they're doing something right.
You're doing something right.
Kaya yung pera nila 1.6 sa atin.
Doon pa lang sa weed, they're doing something
Baka.
very right.
Pero
Very
respect
right.
sa Bangkok. Galing nila.
I should visit again.
Yeah.
Tayo ba huling magkasama?
Yeah.
Tayo, Squid Nine
Ay, nag-reach
and
out pala ako
Tarsius.
kay Leo. Sorry, hindi ko siya nakita. Oo,
Hindi,
kasi...
ibang ano naman yun.
Oo, nag-reach out pala.
Voice naman yun.
Anyway.
But yeah, the last time I was in Bangkok was with you and Shinji and
Yes.
Diego Mapa and Tarsius and
Si
Jigger.
Jay. Yeah.
And Jay, si Erica, si Jana,
Oo,
si Jay,
oo.
everybody was there. That was a wild,
Sa The Commune, actually sikat yung club na yan pala.
yung tinugtugan natin.
Oo.
Tapos, ano pang balita? Like I said, this afternoon, it is a Friday. It is a Thursday, November 9. Thursday lang ba?
Thursday.
Okay, tonight is the Awit Awards and I'm playing with Sandwich and we're doing
Wow.
a production number with Yeng.
Wow.
So, we're doing... I hope I can release a video mamaya pa yung rehearsal eh. I'm gonna try to shoot a video. But we decided, parang basabi nung awit, parang you decide what song you wanna do. And then we threw around ideas over text kasi hindi ko alam nasan si Yeng eh. I think she's out of the country. And then we all decided on, it was probably Diego's idea or mine, Tao by Sampaguita. So it's gonna be pretty interesting.
Pwede ko ba tanongin kung bakit? Yun.
Ang ganda nung kanta. Ang ganda nung kanta. It's rock. So bagay sa rock band. And it's yung sentiment, maganda rin yung bagay din kayang kantahin. She said yes right away. And then after back and forth of several songs, diba? From songs of hers to songs of ours to other people's songs. Tapos, I sent her a demo. Tapos nakalimutan niyang kantahan. Nasa ibang bansa na siya. She sang on it sa telepono lang. It sounds great.
Kung ganun, hindi kailangan original yung kantahin ninyo.
Hindi. Yung sinabi naman nung awit, well,
Kahit
it's
talaga.
I would rather it's an OPM song, di ba? Parang,
Yeah.
and then parang, I don't wanna do a parang mash-up of a Sandwich Yeng song, parang noontime show type na parang, let's do something that we wanna sing. Parang, what do you wanna sing if we just wanna sing? Di ba? Parang, she's doing most of the singing, we're doing most of the playing, so, mamaya yung her. I'm very excited.
Makakahabol si Mong, nasa US siya, di ba?
Sabi niya.
Wow.
Sabi niya, Abos, I sent him the demo.
Galing.
But we're playing minus maps on bass. And, so there. Kaya umaga to. What is it? 9:30 in the morning. Almost 10. We're waiting for a guest. And, on the 25, imbitado kayo.
Ay,
Ikaw and all our friends.
Excited ako dyan.
Yes. Grip Stand Throw Vinyl Launch.
Woo!
Tapos, it's gonna be parang a thank you 25 years party. So, it's not the Grip Stand Throw album
Yung full
set list. No, it's not a set list. The set list, kahapon lang namin din-decide kasi nag-ensayo kami. It's gonna be, we're gonna try to do songs from all the albums. Ano ba yung na-miss namin?
Nung last time? Parang nung full set?
Nung 20th.
Nung 20th. Actually,
I think we missed songs from Contratempo. Parang wala masyadong songs from Contratempo. So we're gonna try to do songs from every album.
astig. Sobrang exciting niya.
Exciting. We're gonna have Moro Beats na panood mo na ba, Moro? We should have them in the show kaso hindi sila kasya dito.
Moro
Maybe.
Beats yun yung kasama ni Jay Mara. May parang song sila.
Yan. Hip-hop collective.
Magaling yun. Maganda yung video nun.
Ganda pa. Tapos, Pinoy kaya gusto namin. And then, of course, One Click Straight, one of our
Tsaka
favorite
si
bands.
Diego,
a newcomer. D-Max. On the scene. But, before everything,
saan yung venue?
123 Block, November 25.
Anong oras yan?
The usual. We'll start early and then para party, DJ party late. Diba? You never know what's gonna happen after a Sandwich, actual set. Last time, medyo ma'am na puro drummers. No, we're not teasing Mark Abaya. No. Let's get it straight. No. Sorry. It's what's gonna happen. But who knows?
Who knows?
Whoever's
Who
there,
knows?
whatever we feel like. Sometimes jamming happens and it doesn't have to be Sandwich songs, diba? Parang, you've seen it. Play for Serve, it always happens. And then, speaking of reunions.
Oo.
What's your... Ang dami nagtanong kahapon, but I failed to read it nung sa Sandwich na Damerians because I was eating. Hindi ko nakita yung... what's your take on the River Maya reunion? You go first.
Ako nung nakita ko nung una, nakita ko na yung comment ni Perf na hindi kasi ako sobrang ano So hindi ko nakita kagad na yun yung ano pala. Upon nung una kong nabalitaan, actually, syempre nung una inisip ko, bakit ganun? Yun yung una kong reaction na I think dapat kasama siya, di ba? But
Speaking as a fan or as a friend or
as a fan siguro
as a fan?
nung first albums na kumbaga to most people parang feeling ko yun yung dream lineup na or fantasy lineup.
your dream lineup. Kasi
diba? To me siguro na Bamboo, Perf, tapos Rico, ganun, tapos Nathan
and Mark,
of course. Diba? Pero inisip ko kasi kung sinabi ko yun, medyo may konting shade dun sa mga iba rin na hindi kasama. Like,
Hindi, bias mo yun eh.
Sila.
That's your bias.
Meaning ko lang,
no disrespect.
Like as a musician siguro na parang, I guess it's all fair na depende ko sino nag-decide kasi baka objectively may ibang members rin naman na nakasama dun sa, like for me, yung umaaraw, umuulan, ire, yung pinaka tumatak sa akin eh. Iba yun, di ba? Sila Mike Elgar, sila Japs, di ba? So, iba naman, wala rin naman sila dun, di ba? So parang, I guess ganun lang talaga yung business. Nakaka-hurt, I'm sure, pero that's the way it goes. Ganun lang talaga. So as a fan, madi-disappoint ako, pero ganun talaga eh. Parang ganun.
Okay. As a fan, mahirap ngang i-decide kung ano yung sinong kasama.
Dapat.
But as a musician, I think there are ways. Because it's a show, diba? You'll never know what. Maybe it's a mark. I don't know. I haven't. We are too close to the river. I'm personally friends with a lot of them. With
past
the
and current. I mean, all the members.
Almost, diba? Parang I talked to Mark, I talked to Mike, and Rico obviously, and I've heard it na mangyayari. I just don't know how it's gonna happen. Tapos, it's one of those things na masyado kang close, nahiya kang mag-text. Kasi I'm sure everybody's getting messages, diba? Including si Pancho, manager of Bamboo, para gusto mo i-text pero hindi mo alam itatanong, diba? Parang just, let them do their thing. But I'm excited. They always put up a good show. And maybe it's a marketing thing. You don't know who's gonna show up in the show. They never said, nobody said anything yet na I'm not gonna show up. Diba? Maybe it's just a post. Maybe we're all reacting to a poster. Diba? Para a lot of people are reacting to a poster, but it's a show. You'll never, diba? When we played, ang dami din tao on stage, diba? You'll be surprised, but diba? How many people are part of the band? Did you know that Diego Mapa was once part of River Maya?
Hindi.
He was asked, and he played a few shows, including the Rock Awards. Pinos ni Diego Castillo eh. He played the Rock Awards with as a member. And then many other players, like including sina Japs nga and sina ang dami. So you'll never know who will show up and play the show. So I'm excited.
Pero ako naman
excited.
for the OPM scene, sobrang excited ako.
I want to see the rehearsals if I get invited. Dadayuhin ko minsan sometimes nakakabike kami ni Mark or I bump into him, diba? Parang si Mike Elgar lives, diba, nearby. So, biglang, hey Mike, kumusta ka? So that's very exciting, very, very exciting. Maybe I'll see some of them tonight sa awit. Pwede mo tanongin pag face to face, pwedeng in the privacy. Pwede ko tanongin, pero hindi iba yung text eh, diba? Parang kakahiya eh. Correct, ano ba itong nangyari? Kausap ko si Badjo, anong alam mo? Wala akong alam eh. Di ba tutugtog ka this Saturday? Sige, tanongin mo.
Parang, pwede nga.
Pwede mo tanongin pag face, pero jahi pag text eh, parang kulit mo lang eh, diba? Parang, but, nandun si Rico nung isang show ng Party Pace kasi galing si Badjaw sa show nila, and he was kinda mentioning something. Hindi pa nila alam paano gagawin. So that's gonna be exciting. And there are ways, so.
May tanong ako, diba, ikaw, yung Teeth parang nagtutour, yung River Maya yan, nag-reunion. Feeling mo ba na, as the E-Heads, as a member of the E-Heads, natutuwa ka ba sa nakikita mong, I'm sure may konting inspiration from from your show, diba? Pero
Magulat ka
matutuwa
sa sagot ko.
Hindi.
Magugulat ka sa sagot. Hindi, magugulat ka nobody's gonna expect this. With all the reunion things, I'm glad everybody's getting paid more. Because we didn't, when we were kids, we didn't, one, we probably didn't get paid properly because we were kids and we didn't know what we were doing. Two, if we did get paid, we probably just spent it right away. So now everybody, I'm looking at Mike and diba parang he's finally playing proper venues with teeth, proper sound systems, proper drum kits, proper equipment, sound engineer lights. Dun sa musician side ko, parang saya nun, diba? Si Mike, oh my God, we played Davao and Cagayan de Oro, ito yung venue and there's like people. Wala nang mosh pit because matanda na yung audience, but kasali naman yun. I mean, older yung audience. But it still rocks, diba? And they sound massive and they all play better, diba? Everybody's gonna be playing better, hopefully. So,
Tsaka technology na rin, diba?
So I'm glad everybody's getting paid.
Yun, yun. Kaya sobrang okay nga for this.
I hope everybody gets paid.
Yeah.
Diba? Parang, as musicians, you play a lot of, diba, shows na wala lang. Diba? Parang, I know River Maya played for a year without getting paid for the campaign. Diba? So I hope they get paid. Iba yung sagot, no?
Hindi. I think tama, spot on yung sagot na yun. Kasi, yun nga, as artists, everybody wants to be...
Everybody just wants to play.
And syempre to be, kumbaga, compensated for their art. Kasi yun yung meaning
And it's not always
talaga,
the case. It's not always.
I think, baka 70% not the case, diba?
Yeah, that's true.
So,
or
parang,
maybe 80 or 90
diba?
from
So,
most artists.
to be able to really make a living out of the thing that you love and to be compensated properly, yun yung best feeling in the world.
And to play in the best conditions, diba? Parang...
Yun. Yun. So, i-intro na ba natin yung guest natin or...
Maganda yan. We got a call from Pat Sarabia.
Sorry, mag-ano lang ako. Salamat lang pala kay We Legendary. Binagyan ako ng...
Oh!
ng bagong...
Ay, pakita mo na yan! Tanggalin mo. Tinas yun pa. Pakita mo. Yeah.
Sorry, madumi na eh.
Hindi, sige. Ikwento mo kung ano yan. Ikwento mo naman.
Siya? White na
Hindi
SB.
ako-
White na SB dunk. Kasi matagal na ako naghahanap ng SB dunks. Yung mataba yung...
Oh, yung pang skateboard talaga. May foam.
So parang... Ito yung first na SB dunks.
Meron din ako, Daren. Dahil naglabas ka. Wait.
Maraming salamat, We Legendary.
Si Mark Bandigan.
Sa Ronak. Sa Ronak sila.
Is it available?
I think sold out na to.
Speaking of shoes.
Ganda niya na.
Speaking of shoes. Sinend ng Titan.
Wow.
Madumi na din. Ginamit ko at
Ganda.
ginagamit natin.
Ganda.
It's the... Hiningal ako. Tumakbo ko eh. Converse Weapon. They call it Deep Red, but I call it UP Maroon.
Ay, oo
UP
nga.
Maroon
Oo
eh.
nga.
Sinuot ko nung game nung... Hindi ako naglaro, nanood.
Ng
Nung UAP sa MOA. Talo tayo.
First
Talo
loss
tayo.
Pero parang
Hindi
panalo
natin first
naman
loss.
so
Hindi
far.
tayo first. Talo tayo from Lasal.
Tsaka
Congratulations.
secured na yata yung Final Four.
That's good.
Oo, secured na yata.
But thank you naman kay Titan for love of the game.
Yan. Ganda.
Buti pinaalala mo.
Salamat sa mga sumusuporta.
Umibilis yung ano ko Daren kasi yung nagkapi na tayo eh. I gotta sent a message. Ito from the UK. They have a music event on Sunday. Anong date niyan?
Sa November 9.
Hindi, November 9 ngayon eh. Sa Sunday. Sorry.
Akala ko tinatanong ko kung ano date.
Sa Sunday, sa UK, they have an event. Their band name is called Spring Anthems. Okay. Hindi naman niya sinabi yung event.
May venue.
Midlands,
Yeah.
UK.
Midlands, UK.
Is it this? Ito na nga ata.
Live
12th
jam.
of November. Yeah, Lava Jam.
Lava Jam.
Party rave.
Party rave.
They have, it's called Spring Anthems. I think it's a Pinoy for the NHS workers and OFWs in Midlands, UK.
Wow.
Kailan tayo mag-UK? You gotta bring us to UK.
Pwede.
Kailangan natin yung offstage hand, tapos meron tayong British accent. I don't have a British accent.
Sa mga shoutout sa mga constables.
Okay, ayan. Si Maki. Sinend lang sa akin kaninang umaga. Ano pa ba? Wait. So we got a text
Yeah,
from a friend, Pat Sarabia.
Yeah.
May darating na band. Did she bring the band or friends niya?
I think sa label.
Okay,
Sa
offshore.
label.
Through offshore?
Universal yata. Parang
Okay.
ganun. I'm not sure. Pero through her, that's how we got the contact.
So she says may bisita tayo from Indonesia.
Yeah.
And then she sent us the links and the music. And pareho tayo ng reaction. Pagpasok mo dito, we've never, of course, diba? We've never heard of the band. And then, of course, if you're our guest, we listen to your music.
Yeah.
And that's part of our job. And then you come in, like 30 minutes, ano sabi mo sa akin?
Grabe. Narinig mo ba?
Narinig mo ba? So, nagsiset up ako ng mic. Grabe! I love this band.
Sobrang galing.
Ang galing.
Wow. As in, I was blown away. Yan talaga.
Same reaction.
For me, yun na, para bigyan lang natin ng konting intro. So, they're a band from Yogyakarta, Indonesia. We'll ask them more about that later.
That city, yes.
So, they're out now with their album called Spunky. So, from top to bottom, all killer, no filler. Sabi ko sa inyo, lahat ng di pa alam yung Grrrl gang, Grrrl, tas gang, kailangan nyo pakinggan. Ngayon na, bago mag-start yung interview. Yun. So, without further ado, please welcome Grrrl Gang. Grrrl Gang. First question. I'm a little curious about the name. How did you guys come up with the name?
It started as a joke actually, because I think we were pretty confused on what to name ourselves, and I told Akbar hey, why don't we call ourselves Grrrl Gang? And then Akbar was like, oh, it's cute, but let's try to find something else. And then we searched up on Google band name generator, and nothing good came up.
That's so punk rock.
Yes. And so we just decided to stick with Grrrl Gang.
Does it have something to do with the riot girl movement because of the RRRR?
Yes, yes. I was really inspired by the movement. Yeah.
But you guys are too young. What were you listening to get inspired? But that was, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was the 90s or the late 80s?
It was in the 90s.
The 90s, yeah.
I listened to a lot of Bikini Kill.
Oh, Kathleen Hanna?
Yes.
They're back, right? Aren't
yes,
they back?
they are.
I think they're back.
I think they've been back since 2018.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
right before the pandemic.
Yes.
They're touring now. They're touring the US now.
Right and South America.
And South America, yeah.
What was that band after Bikini Kill? They had an electro punk band. What was that?
La Tigre.
La Tigre,
Yeah,
that's a good band as well.
It is. It's really good.
So how did you guys form, and how did you guys meet?
It was back when we were still in college, actually. So we are from Jakarta, and then we moved to Yogyakarta. It's like a 6-hour city by train from Jakarta, and we go to college there. And then during that time, we actually involved in this collective, music collective. It's called Terror Weekend, where we organize shows for touring bands from other city to Jogja, bands from abroad. We organize shows there, and then after 2 years, we feel I think it's time for us to make our own band, because one of the purpose.
Oh, you were still producing shows before you formed the band.
Exactly.
That's different.
And we think that one of the purpose that why we organize shows for bands, especially local bands, is to embrace the local scene. Let people know that you have the platform now. If you want to play, if you want to present your music, you have us. But there's no one actually create a new band, because I think everybody is too busy to party at our shows. So let's just make our own band to play in our own shows. And that's how it forms.
So what he mentioned a while ago, what were your influences, and what do you usually listen to?
Or what did you hear growing up in your At home, at home.
So we start with like what we listened to when we grew up.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. What you heard your parents playing or, siblings.
In my household, my dad actually introduced me to rock and roll. Like he legit like sat me down and he was like, Angee, I'm gonna teach you about rock and roll and you're gonna
At
like
what
it.
Wow.
age?
I think I was 7.
Grade 2.
Grade 2.
You
I was
just
in
learned
grade
how to
2.
read. Now you gotta learn rock and roll.
Exactly. So he put on Deep Purple on YouTube, and then Jimi Hendrix, and then eventually he put up Joe and Jet, and
Sorry.
it's okay.
No worries.
He heard Joe and Jet.
And I think that's when I saw Joe and Jet, that's when it really made an impact on me because like wow, it's a girl.
So you love rock and roll.
Yes, I love rock and roll.
Do you still like Joe and Jet?
I still do.
Funny, I have a Joe and Jet guitar.
Oh.
I didn't know it when I bought
God.
it. I didn't know it. I bought it. Called me from across the street.
Really?
I was walking in New York with my bandmates. We were on
Yes.
tour, and my band was gonna get a guitar. It's like that guitar is calling me, and it was the cheapest guitar in the shop.
Really?
And then I take it home. It's like a cheap SG, and then I find out somebody said, "Hey, that's a Joe and Jet guitar," and I actually have it right now. I
Oh my
think,
god.
yeah. She didn't own it, but it was her.
That's a really nice color
Cute.
too.
That's so cute.
I liked it because it had
Humbucker.
one pickup.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's like one knob. It's like, that's for me. It's like, and the headstock looks weird. It's not like the
kinda like-
usual Gibson
Yeah,
thing.
it's like an acoustic guitar.
Yeah,
Somehow,
that's right. Yeah,
yeah.
like an acoustic Gibson thing. And it's like, and it's light. It's like I love it. You could.
Yeah.
And then somebody told me it's a Joe and Jet signature, whatever.
Oh.
That she used.
Yeah, and it was
That's
cheap. It's like $400 for a Gibson.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
that's
I've had it for years. I just brought it out like last week. It's like banged up. Anyway, sorry.
Amazing.
After Joe and Jet.
After Joe and Jet, and then my dad also listened to a lot of like Hindu mantras because he's quite spiritual in that sense. He's a hippie, so. But then I discovered the Runaways during an airplane ride because of their biopic, and then that's when I really started to like want to be in a band, and then I had a really obsessive Beatles phase when I was like 14 years old. So like I think it lasted for like 3 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Do you like the new song? The new.
I haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah. It's pretty. It's pretty. Well, you can listen to like the voice of John Lennon.
It's weird.
in the
I
music.
love it
It's
though. I
kinda
love
weird,
it. Yeah.
but well, yeah, it's the Beatles, man.
Yeah.
It was like waiting for its time to get extracted
Yeah, right.
from the grave.
Right.
What did you listen to growing up?
Well, I grew up with hardcore and punk, obviously, because bands like Warzone and those other New York hardcore bands. But it all changed after I went to the Stone Roses shows back in 2012. So they played in Jakarta, and it just changed everything. Like see Ian Brown and the Stone Roses live. They played really bad, but that's the fucking Stone Roses. Like, well, from that point. Like,
What year was
absolutely-
that? The Stone
I
Roses.
think it's 2012.
Oh, it was recent.
Recent, and it's their last tour. I think they had a reunion back then, right?
Mhm.
And then they toured to Jakarta. They play in one show. Everyone went there, and then it's just life changing for me. Life changing experience to watch Ian Brown, the others playing their best songs. A bad set, but yeah, it changed everything for me.
You guys mentioned you were making productions before you before you became a band. So
Right.
what kind of productions would you guys do, and was it similar to the sound that you're doing now?
I think we organized shows for a lot of bands. There's this experimental band from Australia. It's called My Disco. Yeah, we organized show for them. There's this emo band. They're pretty big right now, called Turnover. We also
Turnover.
organize shows for them. And of course, there's a lot of local bands, especially in our city, in Yogyakarta. yeah, there's like indie pop, indie rock. There's also a hardcore band that we also organize shows back in Jogja. So yeah, because I think right now genre is not really that segregated anymore. I think like everyone can listen to anything and everyone can organize shows for every band. So yeah, we did a lot of things back then. Yep.
How did you find your instruments? I mean, how? Why did you decide to play guitar or bass or whatever?
Or sing.
You know? Or sing? How did it start?
Well, for me, bass because it's easier than guitar.
Good answer. Nobody's honest enough. Less strings to tune.
Exactly.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's also true because like I kind of remembered you like you want to just play the bass.
exactly.
Yeah.
But I don't have any like musical background or anything, so yeah, I'm just gonna look for the most simple and easy to play instruments that I can go on tour with my friends. And that's it.
What about you?
I actually started out with the piano, so
Oh,
I
okay.
had like a bit of a musical background, but then
There's no piano on the albums.
there is.
There is.
But I didn't play them.
Okay.
Yes. And then I think it was because of Joe and Jet that I was like, oh, a guitar looks cool. And then I asked my dad to teach me how to play the guitar, and the first song that he taught me was the Kansas song.
Dust in
Dust
the
in the
Wind.
Wind. Dust in the Wind, yeah. So yeah.
How did you know, or when did you start singing? Or how did you know that you could sing?
I've been singing since I can remember actually. Like my dad would tell me like when I was a baby I like to make like noises using my mouth. Just like
You're beatboxing.
yes, I was beatboxing. So yeah, I think singing has been like a big part of my life.
Have you ever been in other bands before, both of you?
I was at a prom band.
Oh, a prom band.
Yes.
I used to be in the shoegaze band, also in Jogja before Grrrl Gang, but yeah, that's it. Also play bass.
Oh, tell us about the music scene in Indonesia. I heard, but that was like way back. It was all rock. It's like a lot of heavy bands from the
Like
Philippines.
I think Love Me Butch, or are they from Kuala Lumpur?
No, they're Malaysia. Yeah, but
sorry.
a lot of heavy bands from Manila used to go to play festivals in Indonesia. It used to be like a really heavy
Scene.
like rock scene. How is it right now?
I think it's more dynamic now.
More dynamic.
Yeah, because we do have a lot. We do have a huge metal and rock scene in Indonesia.
I think it's the biggest metal scene in Asia.
Asia, right?
Yeah,
Really?
maybe. And actually, I think Manila and Thailand also have a huge metal scene, right?
Here I think it's more mixed now.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
more
okay.
mixed these
Cool,
days.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it's more dynamic now because the young agers start to create a new project, and yeah, because of the internet, so there's plenty of music that we've been listening to, and we reflect that experience into our music. So it's more dynamic now. The industry is growing because there's a lot of new player in the industry. The scene, the community is also growing. There's also a lot of kids organizing shows, creating a band, make more music. So yeah, it's pretty much fun. Like we have festivals almost every weekend now, especially after the pandemic because it's been 3 years. There's nothing at all in Indonesia, and then it's open now, so everyone create a festival, organize shows,
Wow.
organize tours and all. So yeah, it's pretty fun.
Sounds like a very happening and alive.
We
scene.
should visit.
Yeah.
Darren just got back from Thailand.
Yeah.
So-
Nice.
You were still in school when you started the band,
Yes, we were in
Yes.
college.
and then you went back to Jakarta.
That's right.
Am I saying it right? Jakarta,
Yeah.
Jakarta. Sorry, we're
Perfect.
butchering.
No,
No. Why did you decide to go back?
It's because Akbar and I are actually from Jakarta.
Yeah.
So
So you stopped school or?
we graduated.
We
Graduated first. Good decision.
Or else our parents would kill us if we don't finish school.
What did you finish before you continue? What courses did you finish?
International relations, the both of us. Yeah, he's my senior.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then you went back.
And we went back, and I think Akbar, you went back first, right, with Edo?
Yep.
Yeah, and then I came back like a year after them because of the pandemic. So I had to move back in with my parents again. And I think we had previously, before like the pandemic became a thing, we had plans of just like staying in Jogja and like continue to make music there and be together there. But then graduation and then the pandemic happened.
You graduated during the pandemic? Or right
Akbar, right before.
Yeah, right.
2019.
Literally, like,
2019, exactly. Yeah.
and then I graduated during the pandemic. Yes.
And then when did you record the singles and the EP? That was like 2018, 2017?
2017 and 2018.
That was
yes.
where did you record that? And
That was-
how did you start writing the songs, going to recording and releasing it?
Okay.
Oh.
Well, it's
Did you write songs right away when the band started, or you were doing covers first?
No, we only play one covers.
Yeah,
it's
it was
a cover
a-
from this band called Salah Gosh from the UK, and then that's it because I think we're just too stupid to cover a song. Like we don't have the skill to cover.
We can only
someone
play
else's
one song.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's better to create our own song that we can play, and then
Conveniently, I already had like one song from high school at that time.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. Then we try to respond it. We try to collaborate it also with our guitar player Edo, and then I think we create a song since the start. That we can say that.
Yes, we did.
How come you don't have a drummer in the band? If you like, we're gonna start a band, and then you didn't. I know you have a touring drummer.
Yes.
But why don't you have a drummer?
I think.
Be nice. We're both drummers. Drummers are difficult. I know, but
Well, I think it's just it's during when we were back in Jogja, it's just too hard to find a drummer that can fit with that because we are before we start a band we are friends, right? So if there's someone that trying to be in our circle but we cannot communicate with them or to be friend with them, I think it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
So we and the three of us we have a really big ego sometimes,
And we
especially
were pretty
in music.
closed off too.
Exactly. So we don't need any more head in the band. You can join us, but just play. Just listen
Alright.
to Edo.
So
and
when
just
you
play.
when you jam, it's just the three of you. When you
No.
make
No.
songs, you don't have a drummer, or
We
you get somebody.
we get somebody. We'll invite our touring drummer.
Oh, you invite him when you're making the song.
Yeah.
And
Well, technically, he's like a part of us, but not like an official like.
does he get paid the same?
He does.
Of course. Of course.
How was recording? How was recording it? Did you record it in Jakarta?
The album.
No.
Oh, the
We're
EP.
still in the EP.
Okay, right.
We're still there. We're good. We'll get there
Okay.
because I have questions.
Okay, so we recorded the early singles and the EP back in Jogja when we were still in college. So like I think I remember like being super excited about like doing the recording after classes are over and just like driving.
Oh, you were still in. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really nice experience. And
Did you have a producer?
No.
It was just the three of you.
yes.
Cool.
Well, our guitar player is actually our producer because he's the one that is the most musical, I think. in the
Did you
band.
record demos beforehand?
Yes, we did on. But,
I
like,
saw something on YouTube. You were recording to a computer. So were those demos or just? There's like a guy and a computer and playing, but it wasn't in English, so I wouldn't know.
I think it's not.
Wait, I
that's
don't
not
remember.
us. Yeah, I don't
I'm so
remember.
sorry.
Maybe it's another band. Anyway, there's a totally different sound on the album. I was shocked as Daren came in. It was like, "Have you heard the album?" I was like, "Yeah." It was like totally different. What changed? Just like more layers of vocals. The bass is distorted, and there's different dynamics, like effects on the vocals. What changed from the EP to the album, Spunky?
I think we really wanted to like explore and experiment a lot more, and I think we've been together at that time. I think we've been together for like 6 years, and between 2018 and 2022, there were no other releases other than the EP and the single Honey Baby, and so we wanted to like show everyone that like, hey, we've matured you know, like we've gone through so much as a band, as an individual as well, and we wanted to show them that like we're capable of changing, and this is how we are now.
I think the situation is also different now because we moved back to Jakarta and most of us have day jobs now.
What's your day job?
Like 9 to 5 jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Like
yeah.
corporate?
Corporate.
Corporate.
Yeah. So well.
Is that why you needed Wi-Fi?
Exactly.
Email.
Right.
Emails to send.
But the situation is different. We are not college kids anymore, so there's something that we need to sacrifice
Of course.
in a way. But I think that is one of the image that we try to reflect in Spunky too, with all the pressure, with all the situation, with all the things that we have to face now. So
What about, tell us about the studio and the engineer and the producer with this new album.
So
What did they bring to the table when you guys were recording?
So for the album, we worked with the producer finally. His name is Lava Pratomo. So he actually produced a lot of bands from Indonesia. If you notice the name, there's Danila. She's like one of the famous pop star right now in Indonesia, and Iwan Fals, and like big names like that. And then he's not actually our friends in a way. So we are not actually.
How'd you make him
know
like?
him. Know him.
How'd you ask him?
Well, we have a list of producers, and then Edo, our guitar player, wanted to work with someone that can see us in helicopter view. So someone that is not really know
From
us,
outside.
someone with an outside perspective.
Yeah.
And then our manager called Lava discussed about it, and he's very open to produce Grrrl Gang. So
Has he heard of you?
Yes.
Oh,
we actually
cool.
did a shoot with him and Danila back in 2019. So we've already like established that sort of connection. So it was easy. Like he wasn't like freaked out by us or anything like that.
What did he bring to the band that you weren't, expecting?
I didn't realize that he was able to unleash all of our potentials.
Right.
Like I didn't think that we could sound that intense and
It's
aggressive.
intense and massive.
Yes.
I love the aggressiveness part because first I listened to the other songs and then it's so aggressive and
Yes.
raw and sorry
It's
continue.
okay, yeah. And so like the technique that he did was basically before each recording process for like each instrument and vocal, he would sit us down and he would talk to us and we'd have like one-on-one conversations with me. He read the lyrics and he was like, Angee, what the fuck happened to you?
I was gonna say the exact thing.
So I basically told him everything that happened to me, and then I think because of that, like I was able to, it made me able to like come out of my shell. And I used to be really shy and scared in the recording booths, but like with him, I felt really comfortable to just like scream and shout and do all those things.
There's a lot of vocal layers too.
Yes.
Harmonies.
It's really fun.
Yeah. How did it go? Like, because you're a 3-piece,
Yeah.
right? So was there any like, he's gonna say, I want to put these harmonies, but it's a punk band. So how did he break it to you? I'm just really curious.
I think he did not want to like remove that pop sensibility within us because in our EPs and our singles, our melodies are very
pretty popish.
and melodious. So he wanted to like still have that touch with Spunky.
Yep.
So yeah.
Did you record a lot of guitars and bass? And Did you do a lot of layers?
guitars. Like I think before we even started to record the guitar, we tried a lot of pedals, and then we tried a lot of chords to be put it in the songs, and then so Lava is a guitar player actually, and he's a very good one too. So we experiment with a lot of pedals and effects and all.
There's a lot of new chords in this album too.
Yes.
but to me it still sounds like sometimes sounds like Nirvana to me.
Yeah, in a way,
Yeah. That's the vibe I got from it.
He also did something with the drums or the drummer because it's massive. It's like
Yes.
it's a different when the album kicks in. It's like it's a different drum kit or different drummer. They did something.
If I'm not mistaken, Lafa he hanged the microphone into a bucket of water for that echoey sound for the drums.
Wow. We'll do that soon. Daren, we got to buy a new bucket. Yeah, you're right. And then it's somehow compressed and a little bit distorted. It's
Right,
like,
right.
what is that sound?
Right.
It sounds weird, but I like it.
Thank you.
Was there a lot of pre-production before going to the studio, or you just did you send him songs, and were there more songs than you recorded, and how did it go?
We gave him our demos first, and
How many did you make?
we made 10.
10, yeah.
Exactly 10, like the.
So that's the album.
That's
the
the
album.
album. And when he listened to it, he was like, "Yeah, you guys are basically done. Let's just."
Let's work for Lafa.
So, you also released a single, right? It's called Cool Girl.
Yes.
And can you talk to us about the music video?
Okay, so if you notice, the previous music videos for the previous singles, they're in the same setting. It's in a party, and for Cool Girl, I think it's the wait, how many songs did we release?
4, and then
4.
Cool Girl is number 3, I think.
Number 4. Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
3.
number 3, yeah.
Number chapter 3.
Yeah.
And so it's basically, if you watch it in order, you start with Rude Awakening, and then Spunky, and then Cool Girl, and then Better Than Life.
Right.
So in chapter 3, in Cool Girl, she experiences euphoria, essentially. Finally she's out of her shell, she's comfortable in her skin, and she's not afraid of the people around her. Yeah.
Did your friends direct it? It's
Yes.
wow.
It's Bathroom Girl, so it's Kome,
Bathroom
Charkotera,
Bathroom Girl is the production
The
company.
production company.
the production company, and Nadine Hanisha, and they've been with us since 2016.
Yeah.
They work with us for the cover, our EP cover, and then they also work with us for this album cover, the music video, and all. So yeah, it's just a collective work actually.
Who shoots the videos for YouTube and edits it?
Him, that guy.
the tour vlogs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
him.
like with
He's
the
been-
same font.
Yeah.
I dig it. There's we're gonna use the same font. I like it. It's branding.
So
He's
you-
been with us for a long time too. Sorry for cutting
Sorry.
him.
Go ahead. You guys have a show on Friday, right? So
Yes.
for
Here in Manila.
For the
Yes.
people who haven't or have yet to hear Girl Gang, they should listen to them right now, by the way.
Yes.
So, aside from that, I think you guys have a show. Can you tell us more about that? On Friday.
Yeah, so we're gonna play on Friday, and we're gonna play with a lot of other bands from Manila that also our friend, like Bingo is also playing, and then the Purest Blue, we also on the same level with her, and then there's a lot of other bands. So it's gonna be fun, and we're gonna play in Balcony Music House. Yeah, Balcony Music House. And if you want to go, we still have pre-sale. It's until today at 7 p.m. Sorry, right now when we record this session at 7 p.m. Then for a door tickets, it will be 1,000. And we're gonna play a lot of songs from our new album soon.
Have you seen any of the bands that you're playing with, and have you seen any of the Manila bands while you were here?
Well, I've been listening to the Purest Blue because we are on the same label. And then, I am a sucker for indie pop, indie rock kind of thing. And the Purest Blue is, I can say that it's one of the best indie pop band right now in the region. So yeah, I look forward to see her tomorrow. Yeah.
How many shows are you playing here in the city?
Just one show.
Just one
Yeah.
show. And then you guys are going elsewhere?
Yes,
Yes.
we're going to Hanoi next.
Wow.
And then
Oh.
after Hanoi, we're going to Japan.
Yeah.
Wow, so cool. How many are you traveling?
It's the 5 of us.
Yeah.
So that's you, the other guitar player, the videographer,
And drummer.
the drummer.
Yes.
Didn't you play yesterday? I thought I saw you in the Wish Bus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who Who played drums?
That was Pat from.
I
Okalando.
thought I saw Pat playing drums. Is she part of the band now? But Pat plays for everybody.
Yes.
We love Pat. Pat
She's amazing.
She's amazing. Yeah. So who's playing drums for you tonight? I mean, on Friday.
His name is Faiz.
Okay.
Yes.
He's the not part of the band, part of the band.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But getting paid the same.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Daren.
What do you so far? What are your impressions of the scene here in Manila, or do you have any
Expectations.
Yeah.
Honestly, my first impression when we first came here to Manila back in 2018, it's so similar to Jogja.
Yep.
Like everyone is so friendly, everyone is so communal. Everyone,
Where'd you play last time?
Most.
Oh, there was a mosh pit then.
Exactly.
The only place there's a mosh pit. Most pit.
That's good.
You gotta destroy balcony. We know the owner, so you're allowed to destroy it. Yeah. It
So,
should
yeah.
be fun.
Yes. It felt like home.
Wait, Darren, you have food for them. We forgot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have some bread.
We forgot to serve it. But
It's
yeah,
okay.
please.
They can have it like.
Yeah, just bring it.
Thank you.
Right now.
You have any more questions?
Yeah,
You
I think-
guys wanna
Do you want
say
plug
anything
or
more
plug anything?
to your fans? Like,
Hello.
I know you haven't had sleep yet, so thank you for dropping by here in Marikina. I know it's far from, you went to CNN and you probably have a little bit of, jet lag, whatever. But it's lapit lang. It's pretty close. But thank you for coming out.
Thank you for having us.
Okay.
It's been really
Good
fun.
luck
so
on your
much.
show.
Thank
I
you
hope
so
you
much.
destroy the place.
I'm sure you guys.
Are you guys gonna come on Friday?
We should.
We should.
We should. We should.
Yes.
I have a show. I'm not playing my show. I'm gonna go mosh in this party. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much.